Good morning, this is the ExactTrades.com Shakers Report for September 23rd, 2011. We're taking a look here at the SPY, the S&P 500. You can see yesterday's session, we had the big gap down, tried to penetrate into the gap and move up, had some trouble at 114, and then we were pretty much weak the rest of the day, kept testing new lows, lower highs and lower lows, trending down, broke through that 1250 support right about there, and then also broke through 12. Now we had a bounce up after market yesterday. This morning we're selling back into that, and it looks like we're going to break through to a new low again. We have previous day's low right around that 111.30. Watch for a break of that off the open. If we don't open below that, could have a little bit of support at 111. If we break through that, next stop's going to be 110. So we have support here at 110.25, which is a previous low. Maybe a little bit at 110. And then we could come down into 109, possibly 108. So we're looking for another day of selling if we violate these support levels. I am looking for a good bounce off of 110, so watch it there. If we sell into that 110, we should get some buying, hopefully get a bounce up into 111, 112. If we get a weak bounce off of 110 or some consolidation, watch for that break of 110 and some pretty big selling down into 109 and then maybe even 108. So let's go ahead and look at today's trades. First up, we have AGCO. You can see the previous day's low right around this 35.40. We also have some previous lows just over 35, and we have the whole dollar support at 35 right here. So I'm going to look to take this short under 35, so 34.95 about. First profit target is going to be 34.60. Second profit target is going to be 34.25. And then I would trail your stop on your last piece into 34. Watch it to see if it can hold 34. If it breaks 34, it could come down into 33 area, or mid 33s, 33.50. So those are going to be some areas to watch with your last piece of that trade on the short side. Next stock is AMLN. You can see support level here, right around that 945. Going to look to take this short under 937. So wait for it to break down below 940. Short at 937. First target's going to be 928. Second target's going to be 919, and then I would trail a stop down into 9 possibly. Now if we do get a move into 9 with some accelerated selling, watch for some market support, see if you can get a bounce off 9. This could be a possible long off 9, could give you 2 to 3% on the long side if we get a good bounce, but keep your eye on the market too. Don't buy into this off of 9 if we keep failing support in the market. Now we're looking at HST. You can see this double bottom right around 1028. Tested a couple times, did break by a couple cents, but held at the close, and we're still holding up here. Going to look for a breakdown below support. Going to take this short at 1025. First profit target is going to be at 1015. Second profit target is going to be at 1005. So just over 10. Watch it at 10 for support. There's not enough money in here for me to take a long bounce off of 10, so I'll look for it to break down below 10 and then just trail your stop down. Could come down into 980 and possibly 960. I think you'll probably find some support or a bounce here between this area. Next we have RPM. Again, support level right here about 1730. Going to look to take this short under 1729. So right there. First profit target is going to be 1712. Second profit target is going to be at 17, and then trail a stop down, could come down into 1680. Now we're looking at MNTA. You can see this resistance level right here. Really been consolidating in yesterday's session, even though the market was trending down, this held up, and this is bottoming off of this big drop that we had the last 3 days. So I'm going to look to take this long over 1143. First profit target is going to be 1154. Second profit target is going to be 1165, and then trail a stop, see if you can come up into 12 possibly. You'll see some resistance also right around 1185, 1186. So those are the two areas with the last piece of your trade to watch for, because you have the lows here from 919, and then also some consolidation here later in the day on 920. So could get a little bit of selling in that area, or some profit taking off of the longs. Just some areas to watch. And another stock we're watching, HLS, similar chart pattern, more of a consolidation and held up against the market. You see this resistance level right here, right around 1160. we don't have really much resistance up until about 16, so there's some good money in this trade. Going to look to take this long over 1562. First profit target is going to be 1577. Second profit target is going to be 1592, so just under that 16 resistance. And then you're going to want to trail your stop up into 16 on your last piece, see if you can break through 16. Next target could be possibly 1620. Those are the trades for today. We hope everyone has a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.